If you've ever watched Downton Abbey, you know there's one character who's more committed to keeping traditions alive and resisting change than all the others combined. He's ever so strict about standards and conventions, but has a soft spot for the eldest Crawley daughter, as well as the head housekeeper. He also has some of the bushiest eyebrows on TV. Yes, we're talking about the beloved but sometimes bad-tempered Mr. Carson, as played by English actor Jim Carter. Prior to his memorable role as the butler on Downton Abbey, Carter spent decades gracing both the big and small screens. His first acting role came in 1980, when he landed a small part in the TV series Hawks. He then got immersed in the theater world, which is where he met his legendary actress wife, Imelda Staunton. They later worked together on several projects, including the award-winning film Shakespeare in Love and Alice in Wonderland. But you may be wondering what, if anything, has Carter gotten up to since the period drama series ended? As it turns out, he's kept himself rather busy.
Thank God, otherwise I'd be gardening.
Jim Carter's eyebrows might be the first thing you notice about him, but his incredibly deep voice is likely the second. The same year Downton Abbey made its debut, Carter voiced the executioner in Alice in Wonderland. In 2013, he narrated an episode of the Secret History docuseries, and he also narrated the 2014 animated short called One of a Kind. But Carter's famous voice is also featured in more well-known flicks too. He famously voiced Cogman in Transformers: The Last Knight. Funnily enough, this character also happens to be a polite butler with a slight anger management issue. It looks like this actor is typecast into similar roles, whether he plays a 20th century human butler or a transforming robotic one. That same year, Carter also voiced Rookery in the sinister but sweet film The Little Vampire 3D. Then he made his first foray into video games in 2020, when he voiced Bernard Grubb in Wallace and Gromit: The Big Fix-Up. Carter recently showed his face in the film The Good Liar, as well as the show Nightfall, in which he played the 14th century Pope Boniface VIII. Jim Carter isn't the only one who continued pursuing his acting career after Downton Abbey ended, as it appears that talent runs in the family. Following in very similar footsteps to her father, Jim's daughter Bessie Carter has also had an acting career. In fact, Bessie has even landed herself a role in a series very similar to the show that made her dad famous. Many think of Bridgerton as this generation's Downton Abbey, so it's only fitting that Bessie followed in her father's footsteps and landed her first big role as Prudence Featherington. Jim is rather private, but he did acknowledge how proud he is of his daughter during an interview on Lorraine, saying, "We're delighted. It's been a huge success. Bessie has had a wonderful time doing it. I'm thrilled on her behalf. They're starting out a second series soon." Downton Abbey fans thought they'd seen the last of Mr. Carson in 2015 when the series came to an end. Then they were elated to see the role revived in the 2019 movie based on the show. The franchise's many devotees will be more than a little excited that another sequel is set for release in 2022. Hugh Dancy and Dominic West will be joining the original cast for Downton Abbey: A New Era.
Hello. This is Mr. Carson, the butler of Downton Abbey.
Carter revealed in early 2021 that the production of the second Downton Abbey movie had been impacted by the pandemic. As he explained during an appearance on This Morning, "We are hopeful that we will start filming soon, but we just can't tell you. But with the virus and travel restrictions and work restrictions, we haven't got 100% green light." Despite the long wait, Downton Abbey fans will be delighted to see the return of the beloved cast. And we can't wait to see everyone's favorite former butler resurrected once again. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite celebrities are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.